John Wayne's smoking habit that he couldn't stop ruined his life. John Wayne was born Marion Robert Morrison on May 26, 1907 in Winterset, Iowa, to Clyde Leonard Morrison and Mary Alberta Brown. He was the oldest of their two kids with a younger brother, Robert. Growing up in a church-going family, Wayne's early years were shaped by learning about hard work, being good, and believing in God from his parents. His father worked as a person who makes medicine and later as a farmer, giving him a good home life. Even though money was tight during Wayne's early years. In 1914, the Morrison family moved to Glendale, California, looking for better chances. This move would turn out to be very important in Wayne's life as it helped start his future job at Glendale High School. Wayne did great not only with school but also in sports. He was really known for how good he was on the football field, where his big size, strength, and never giving up earned him fame as a really good player. His love for football was very strong, and he played as a tackle for the Glendale High School team, helping a lot with their wins. After finishing Glendale High School in 1925, John Wayne went to the University of Southern California, USC, on a football scholarship where he kept doing great in sports. His time at USC was known by his hard work to both school and sports, showing the discipline away taught to him during his child. Wayne's football skills were amazing, and he played as a tackle for the USC Trojans, helping a lot with the team's wins. But bad luck came during his second year when a really bad back injury ended his football career. This problem made Wayne have to think about his future path. The end of his football career was a big turning point for Wayne, looking for other ways to stay connected to the movie business. He took a job as a prop boy at Fox Film Corporation, later 20th Century Fox, because of friends made through high sus connections. This beginner job gave Wayne really valuable real experience behind the scenes of Hollywood movies, showing him the inside workings of filmmaking and making him interested in acting. His time as a prop boy put him right into the technical parts of making movies, from handling props to watching the actors and directors at work. In 1939, Wayne starred in Stage Coach, a famous Western movie directed by John Ford. The part of Ringo Kid in Stagecoach showed Wayne's ability to play hard characters with depth and realness. His acting got great praise and was a turning point in his job, earning him wide fame as a leading man in Hollywood throughout the 1940s and 1950s. John Wayne and John Ford kept working together on a bunch of movies that not only showed Wayne's acting skills but also made his image as the perfect American hero. Ford's ability to film the huge landscapes of the American West worked perfectly with Wayne's presence on screen, making movies that connected deeply with people. The ideas of duty, honor, and the fight between civilization and wilderness filled their work together, showing the hard parts of the American frontier and stories. Some of the most famous movies from their partnership include For Tapaki 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon 1949, and The Searchers 1956. In these movies, Wayne played characters who were often good but also confused, showing a sense of tough independence mixed with a strong sense of right and wrong. Ford's directing brought out details in Wayne's acting, letting him explore a character beyond the typical Western hero. In 1948, Wayne starred in Red River, directed by Howard Hawks, and famous for being different from typical Western mules. His playing of a driven and sometimes mean cattle rancher showed Wayne's many skills as an actor and made his reputation even stronger beyond just the Western movies. This role showed Wayne's ability to handle hard characters with different sides, challenging his known personality while also growing his range as an actor. Rio Bravo 1959 was another important, working together this time with director Howard Hawks. The movie, a classic Western with parts of humor and friendship, let Wayne play a sheriff determined to keep justice against really hard odds. His connection with co-stars Dean Martin, Walter Brennan, and Angie Dickinson helped make the movie popular forever and showed Wayne's ability to mix action with character-driven storytelling. In 1969, John Wayne got Tony of the best achievements of his job with True Grit, directed by Henry Hathaway. The movie earned Wayne his first Academy Award for Best Actor, marking his place as a Hollywood legend. His playing of Rooster Cogburn, a rufus marshal with a love for whiskey and a strong commitment to justice, showed Wayne's ability to put bigger-than-life characters with humanity and depth. John Wayne's playing of characters in war movies such as The Longest Day 1962 and The Green Berets 1968 showed his many skills as an actor and his deep connection to ideas of American bravery and love of country. Throughout his job, Wayne showed a strong commitment to playing characters who showed the main values of courage, honor, and duty that he believed showed the American spirit in The Longest Day, a big epic showing the D-Day invasion of Normandy during World War II. Wayne played the role of Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Vandervoort. His character, based on a real-life officer, showed the bravery and leadership needed during one of the most important moments of the war. Wayne's acting in The Longest Day showed his ability to show the emotional and physical challenges faced by soldiers in fighting, while also honoring the sacrifices made by elite forces in the fight against evil. The Green Berets, released during the height of the Vietnam War, was a movie that meant a lot personally for Wayne, who strongly supported those military and American fighting in Vietnam. In the movie, Wayne starred as Colonel Mike Kirby, a special force officer leading a mission in Vietnam. The Green Berets was controversial because of how it led the war and got mixed reviews from critics, but Wayne's dedication to honoring the bravery and dedication of American soldiers was clear throughout the movie. His playing of Colonel Kirby showed his never-changing belief in the rightness of the American cause and his respect for the men and women serving in the armed forces. John Wayne's smoking habit that he couldn't stop rewind his life. John Wayne smoked a lot and got lung cancer in the 1960s. He had surgery to remove his left lung and kept smoking cigarettes, which probably helped make his health worse in later years. In the late 1972, Wayne's health began to get worse and he had a heart attack in 1978. John Wayne's fight with lung cancer stands as a sad chapter in his life, showing both personal struggle and public knowledge of health risks that come with smoking. Wayne, known for his tough, rugged personality, both on and off-screen, faced a really hard time in lung cancer, a disease made worse by his long-time habit of smoking a lot throughout much of his job. Smoking was a common and socially okay habit among actors and celebrities, showing bigger cultural ways of the time. By the early 1960s, however, the harmful effects of smoking were becoming more and more known, and Wayne's sickness showed the dangers that come with the habit. In 1964, Wayne had surgery to remove one of his lungs, a drastic step aimed at stopping the growth of the cancer. Despite the surgery, Wayne kept smoking heavily, and the cancer came back with a vengeance in the late 1970s. By the time he was told he had stomach cancer in January 1979, the disease had already spread to his lymph nodes and liver. In his final months, Wayne's health got worse quickly. He was in constant pain and his weight dropped from 210 pounds to only 110 pounds. Despite his sickness, he kept working on his last movie, Theshitist, which was released after he died. He was so sick during the filming that a wheelchair was kept on set for him to use when he became too weak to stand. On the evening of June 11, 1979, Wayne's condition got worse and he was rushed to the UCLA Medical Center. He was barely awake and couldn't speak. When he got to the hospital, doctors worked really hard to save him, but he died a few hours later. The final months of John Wayne's life were filled with pain and getting worse as the cancer spread. He faced a really hard struggle against the disease. On June 11, 1979, John Wayne died at his home in Los Angeles, surrounded by loved ones. His death marked the end of a time in Hollywood and left millions of fans sad about losing their beloved hero. The tragic nature of John Wayne's final moments lies not only in the physical suffering he went through, but also in the symbolic passing of an icon. He had represented courage, strength, and the American spirit on screen for decades, showing ideals that connected deeply with audiences worldwide. His legacy continues to inspire generations of actors and filmmakers, and his influence in the Western genre remains unmatched.